One time, I was looking for an old document on my phone. So instead of finding my document, I kind of found a screenshot from about 4 years back. So that was a screenshot of goals that I had at the time, plans, a lot of things that I had to do and to achieve, and a little note that I'd written to myself. And, I just sat there looking at it. That version of me actually believed it a lot. It wasn't a dream. It wasn't just a plan. Of course, I had no idea what life was about to do in the future. I had no idea I was going to lose things and people. I had no idea I would have to start over in certain areas of my life. I definitely had no idea I would cry over things that I never imagined myself crying over. I genuinely thought life moved in a straight line. I don't blame me. I'm just a girl. Most of us grow up believing life has a timetable. You graduate, get a job, maybe get married, build a family, figure everything out. And if one piece doesn't happen when you expected it, you start feeling late. Not because anyone actually told you that you're late, but because somewhere along the way, you started measuring your life with someone else's calendar. I think that's one of the quickest ways we become unhappy. There's absolutely nothing wrong with today until you begin to compare it with where we thought or you thought you'd probably be. Suddenly, the job is not enough. Your progress is not enough. Oh, I haven't healed enough. It's not because those things lacks the value, but because it doesn't match the picture we've carried in our heads. I've had days where I honestly felt like life had left me behind. I still have those days. Like everybody else received a map that I somehow missed. And then I'm walking on a missed path. I'm trying to make sense of chapters I never planned to write. It actually took me a long time to realize that just because someone arrived somewhere before me, it doesn't mean they were actually going the same direction. Think about it. Just because we started a journey at the same time doesn't mean we have the same destination. Some destinations are shorter than the other. Someone has to get to their destination first. Why would I panic, or why should I panic? Because you got to yours first. We are not on the same journey. Why do we keep treating life like it's a race where everyone has the same finish line? Who decided that 30 was late? Who decided that starting over at 40 meant you failed? If you have to start over at 40, please do. You're not a fool. Life can change direction at any time, even at 50. Sometimes you lose years. Of course, you can't gain them back. Sometimes you gain wisdom. And other times you have to rebuild. And sometimes you could just become someone your younger self couldn't have imagined. And none of this means you're behind. You're just living. When we are constantly thinking about where we should be, we hardly even notice how far we've actually come. Take a flashback. You've survived things you once thought would destroy you. You're carrying a responsibility you once prayed for. You're becoming more patient, more discerning, more compassionate. Things are just slowly working out, some of which you don't even realize. Those things count too. They are just harder to post online because they are not tangible. They can't be held in your hands. Even if you feel heavy because life doesn't look the way you imagined, I understand. I really do. But don't let an imaginary timeline rob you of a real life. God has never looked at your watch and said you're late. Until He does that, you're still on time. Take a deep breath. Stop apologizing for the pace of your life. Flowers all don't bloom in the same season. Some trees take years before they bear fruit. And none of this means they are failing. They're simply just growing according to how they were created and their timing. Of course, you know what scripture says about times and season. And maybe you're just in times and season. Hang on. I promise you, you are not behind. You're just becoming in your own time. This is Confidence Unlocked. Until next time.